cottage cheese?
I don't want to eat cottage cheese. I don't even eat cottage cheese. Nathan, bring me a later.
Going to the ground again on first.
No. Dad. Dad.
Start now.
No.
Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
180, 180.
First down, all right with Barkley. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Eagles.
From the red zone now. Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Barkley. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They go to him again. And he's in this time. Touchdown.
Good try, good try.
The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far.
I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a good game.
I hate a lazy bitch.
A lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you win the game.
Oh, good run. Good breakout. He held on to it. Good job. All right. I gotta pause it real quick though.
No, you just don't want to get up, you fucking bitch. Lazy.
Yo, you guys, yeah, they can have that if they want, yeah. Or if the other ones want it, they can have it, and they can have the vice versa. I don't care.
That's what fucking sucks.
I'm ready.
I need a medal.
Better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Zephyr.
What's the matter? Oh. Soap in there.
Feed this nigga. You're soaping where, Wes? Huh? You're soaping where, nigga? You're soaping where?
I'm saying it was soap in that. I just put soap in that.
Very good.
So far, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Yo. Clap. I was fucking snapping.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. You can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
180.
Receiver in motion, going left. Give here to the motion man. He pushes them a little closer to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Set. 180.
Stafford from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Well, he'd be perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Xavier Gibson now to return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Xavier Gibson on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throwing from Hurts. It's Saquon Barkley. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
It's a gain of 10.
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Vacates quickly left side. Here he goes. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hurts to throw. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
He's got it to his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
Complete.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
First down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again. Escapes out to the left. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Whittington now on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Now Stafford to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Stafford now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
On the play.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard
1st down from the 42. Here's Stafford. And finds Adams downfield. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
That's a throw. Here's Stafford. Brought in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Stafford back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that makes it 2nd and goal. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Throwing now, Stafford. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Rams take the lead right away in half number 2. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Rams push their lead to 3.
Rams 10, Eagles 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Shipley now to return. He's racing past midfield. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
The Eagles take
This is
over
one of those
first
times,
and
Kate,
10
where special teams
at
have a
the
chance to be special.
45-yard line.
Right? The opponent goes down and scores a touchdown, and you just know you've got to respond and quell some of the momentum in the building. A return like that, well, it's off to a great start.
Barkley trying this up the gut. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Barkley on the handoff.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hurts now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Yards to go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14.
It's a gain
A
of
strike
23
for
yards.
23 yards.
First down,
And that'll be
Eagles.
good for a Philadelphia first down. On the handoff, it's Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pick on the floor.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second
3/4
and
in the
6.
books from this one. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Catch made. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 4th-quarter lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
14. Rams 10. Jake Elliott to kick
Elliott's
off
all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Another run for Williams. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
The tackle made by Brandon
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third down, they need 7.
Set. Lady.
Looking to throw. Brought in right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. Rams have the first down.
Damn, I got a big place though. Everything.
Three timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for him. We've got 1st and 10.
Yo, I'm back.
It almost says he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Rams needing 4 points. We've set it down from the 37.
Set. Lady.
First down throw here for Sanford. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set. Get a 20.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
Rams first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard
Setting
line.
up to pass. Connects with Adams again. And he will score and give the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
17. Eagles 14.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Shipley now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Buying some time left. He's running with it. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
A gain of 15.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Here he is to throw. The middle and complete to Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Philadelphia.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's first and 10.
Hey, 70.
So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Number 26.
And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
It's a gain of 7.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
And he's going to wind up out of bounds, so a request for a miracle goes unanswered. This game comes to an end. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Look, let's have a good game, bro. Good luck, good luck. Eagles versus Eagles. I just realized that shit. Oh, man. Who's going to use them better, me or you?
Dick, nigga. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. And he said I can't gain no weight. I forgot about that one. That's anything. I'm fat as shit. You need to start coming up with shit. Oh. His dick's small. I said his dick is small now. Nah, that's his dick small.
No. Good game, bro. Hakuna Matata.
You're a drug addict, bro. Just because you ain't a crackhead no more don't mean you wasn't one. Leave me the fuck alone.
Why does he keep digging in your butt?
As they force the opening drive turnover.
Oh, and they brought the heat.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick
Mike
off for
Tirico along with
Philadelphia.
Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly.
Cougar 19.
Look at this to start out. A pop pass to begin this one. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Goff. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. To the outside, that's St. Brown. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Lions 1st down.
A gain of 15 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
180.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Out to his right. He keeps it himself. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
27 more yards.
That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life, his speed.
And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Goff. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and goal, Detroit.
20.
Throwing here is Goff. He'll get this to the left flat. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space, but keep that to a pretty modest gain.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
On the ground, Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the
2nd and
play.
10.
2nd and 10 at the 3-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. They come up now on 3rd down and 4 to go. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
This one complete to Goddard. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. The pressure, too much. And he goes down. Al-Quadin Muhammad in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed.
Hurts pass intercepted by the Lions. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Good. By 20. What's up?
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedsters, Jahmyr Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Finding space at the 15. And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
And he is not going to make it. They stop him short, and this remains a 6-0 game. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Crowd left Yanni. Crowd left you. Great, set. On anyone, no time.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. It is 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
1st and 10 now from the 36. First carry for David Montgomery. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Plus 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Moving to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and but most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Lions all their first time out, and a little chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Goff. Forced out wide. just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
It is 3rd and long.
We go tonight. Wait.
Goff to throw. He'll get this out wide. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the lines, and it's 4th down.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
On 4th down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good.
The field goal is good.
The Lions will open up a 9-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
Before every game, we see these kickers. They have a very set and clear routine. We're down there on the field a lot of the times when they're working through it. They start in close, and then they work their way progressively back towards midfield. They end up taking the last couple kicks right around the logo, and that routine certainly paid off here.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Great, set. Delta.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard.
No turn, set. 180, 180. No turn.
Here's Hurts on the move left. Now he'll run.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
All right, come on, let's go. Oh, yo.
Delta.
A first down throw for Hurts. Rushed to his left. He'll tuck it and take it off. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up. There's nowhere to go with the ball. And next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And he'll get about 5.
Saquon Barkley on the carry. He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is second down and 5. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
5-yard gain on the play.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's first and 10. Now it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he will score. Game on. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Lions 9, Eagles 7.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Goff going to throw here on first and 10. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Stephanie Timberwolf.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
Hey, Cal. We go. What's up?
To throw is gone. And that is incomplete contact, but the flag's going to be fourth down.
Incomplete.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
DJ Reader brought
They'll
it
work
down.
now on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
On the tackle.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Escaping to his left. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
We go tonight. 180.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Goff just going to tap this one forward.
St. Brown, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Zach Bourne. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Cut. White point. Shell. Cut. Cut.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
63.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
A gain of
19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. He's going to air this one out. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it and wasn't able to connect.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The coverage by Jack Campbell.
This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. Hurts again. Off balance throw. It's complete. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
1st and 10.
To the air again. Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
37-yard line.
set up a little bit better for third down.
Go, 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 go! Yeah! Scare money, don't make money. We needed that.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here's first down.
Come on. Like 20.
From the gun, it's Goff. Moving outside the pocket. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get cut down short and shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
This is first and 10. Now the shotgun. It's Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Go. Like 20.
Throwing, Goff. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that'll set up fourth down.
180.
Here we go. One final play. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So it's a win here for the Eagles. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed. And they cruise to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say so long from South Philly.